guys! Welcome back. This is my friend Nick. I call you my friend, right?
Yeah, we're friends.
We're friends.
Yeah, it's true.
It's true. Okay. So I've started a series where I have guests come to my beauty room and do my makeup for me. And what is your makeup experience, Nick?
I had makeup put on me once.
So essentially the premise is he's gonna do my makeup. We're gonna take all of the tools and all of the makeup that he used, and then I'm going to create a look using those items.
First tool is primer. I'm gonna go with Prime Perfection because that seems like the perfect primer.
By Milani.
Milani. That's where it's from. The nation of Milani.
Yep. If my hair gets in your way, let me know.
Okay.
And I'll move it.
Just a couple strands.
Yeah, baby hairs. Andrew didn't use primer.
Mistake number one. The blue on your left eye is a lot more vibrant, but the, what is this, rust? The rust on your right eye is a lot more vibrant.
Then the rest on my left eye?
Yeah, because I started on that eye, so I got all the majority of it off there.
Okay.
That's it for eyeshadow. Next I will do bronzer, which is here. Is this a bronzer? No, but it looks bronze. Gilded Honey, Illuminator, Spirally Blurry Blush. So it's time for the blush brush. It may not be untouched, it's kind of... That's interesting. You said I should do this, but I'm gonna put it on the bridge of your nose. Because you said something goes there. It might have been blush. Okay.
Okay.
Foundation is here. Use a sponge. Do I just spray it on the sponge or on your face? It's one of my 5 questions. I'm using it.
On the sponge.
I did this to myself for a Halloween costume, so I know it's scary. It's dark. Oh no! Touch of an amateur hand. Turn your head to the right. Put a hand on the top of your head to make it easier. Looks interesting for sure. I'm gonna put more blush on you. Because I covered it up with that foundation.
Okay.
I don't care if that makes sense. I want to do it.
Okay.
I can tell this is wrong because you were about to smile and laugh at me for doing it.
No.
No, it's not wrong. What else? Brushing out your eyebrows is an interesting idea. Makes them like even. I should use one of these.
Makes them not go wonky.
Yeah, I like wonky eyebrows, but I like that Nazi look.
Cara Delevingne eyebrows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From Suicide Squad. Can't go against the grain. I'm sorry, I think I'm using this too much. Okay. Should you keep your mouth closed or not? Should I put liner? Last question. Should I put liner on the bottom of your eye?
You don't have to, but you can.
I might do that later, because there's a bunch of errant dots. Alright. Scary, right next to your eyeball. But worth it. Oops. Don't worry, I have a surgeon's touch. I'm not gonna do it left-handed.
Hold on just a second. That wasn't one of your 5 questions.
Yeah, but that tells me that this is because I was doing it at all. Because if I was doing it wrong, you wouldn't want me to do it again. You would have said yes. Okay. Well, I did it wrong, but that's fine. I can see why this is a bad idea, but it's safer for me.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
What do you think?
Sorry.
I hope I haven't made it too clowny. I like the colors I chose.
I do. I like the colors that you chose.
I chose them to match your hair, but really just any red and blue.
Mm-hmm.
Go well with hair and skin tone and sort of color.
Yeah. You made me really glowy, and I like that. So those are 2 things I like. I actually look a little bit like I belong in Arkham Asylum.
Oh yeah.
But
I wasn't thinking of
I
that,
can
but I
dig
might have
that.
been subconsciously influenced by the media confluence.
alright. I'm gonna do a close-up.
Yeah, the little teardrop thing also makes it kind of
Yeah.
Quinnish.
So okay.
And the last thing is the
Alright.
first thing.
Okay. So of all the brushes that you see there, why this brush?
It looked about the right size, and the color matched the color of the thing I was using, which I know is completely irrelevant, but it made my brain work on it.
Okay, alright. So we'll get started here. So we're just gonna start with primer. You did primer fine. You just rub it on your face like a savage.
Yeah, I did my best. It's harder when it's not your own face.
Yeah, it really is. My eyes first.
Okay.
Alright, so
I used the far right too.
yes you did.
As you can tell by looking at the brush.
Let's see here. What do I want to do? Because normally you use more than 2 shades.
Really?
Yeah, and you want to use a neutral shade first to start with so that
Okay.
everything blends well.
That's not the kind of thing I would guess.
Right. That's something you would have to like learn and stuff.
Watch somebody else do it and go, oh, that explains it.
But we use a sponge, which you notice it was clean in here. It's because I've never used it. I hate sponge tip brushes. All
You never
let's
use that
see.
brush?
No, I've never used this brush.
What do you normally use?
Eye brushes?
Oh.
That
Well,
whole container.
I don't know how I would guess that.
I got.
It seems correct for me to have used the correct thing. You're
Well,
the one
yes.
doing it wrong.
Yeah.
I like analog and digital. I like to skip the mechanical altogether. I realized as I was saying, analog and mechanical are the same thing. What is a mechanical? What do you mean, like a?
Like a twist up, like when you don't have to sharpen.
Oh, I like pencils. Reminds me of the old days. Plus, it's what I think of as the ubiquitous eyebrow pencil.
Yeah.
That seems like the right tool. I'm not up with these newfangled eyebrow pens.
Well, it's just a little bit easier to like get it precise when you don't have to sharpen it.
Yep.
You didn't use any concealer.
I don't know what that is.
That's okay. It's essentially foundation evens out your skin tone. Concealer conceals all of your like terrible blemishy spots. Like that I would use concealer for, or the cat scratched me I would use concealer for. All my breakouts I would use concealer for.
I thought that was what foundation was for.
Well, people with good skin can just use foundation, but I am not gifted with good skin. Also, all these dark circles under my eyes, you use concealer too.
Conceal them.
Mm-hmm.
Duly noted.
Brighten my under eye.
It's just as good as concealer.
Yeah.
So you don't need concealer at all. You can use the tools in front of you. It's interesting, the Egyptian eye arrow to the right and left, coming off the side. Very Eye of Horus.
Cat eye.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, it's called a cat eye. Our products, I'm actually going to take this lipstick as my blush.
Interesting.
I'm going to use this.
See, that's how you know you're good at applying makeup. You can improvise.
We're going to do bronzer next.
Bronzer. Those weird little balls are weird.
Yeah,
I was thrown off
use this.
when I discovered them under that.
I don't actually use this that much. Because I haven't quite figured out how to do it well. But
Maybe it's sort of an imposed limitation. You can't put too much on there because it's little balls.
this is actually one of my favorite highlights, but it's really golden and really fair. And it only works when I bronze the F out of my skin.
So I made a good
mix-
choice.
Yes,
is what
yes,
you're
this is
saying.
a very good highlight.
Alright, I thought it looked nice.
It was like $40.
I'm attracted to shiny bronze stuff.
Okay, so I'm gonna actually
So you
mix
split
these
the
two
trumpet.
together.
I mean brass. It's right.
I'm gonna pack on too much. No, I don't know why, but both you and Andrew think that mascara is put on downward, and you both chose this to use as bronzer.
Well, I know why we chose the little balls for bronzer. I knew it wasn't put on downwards, but I did not want to put it on your eyeball. I was being very careful.
That's alright, I've been poked in the eye.
I think I've put on mascara before.
Okay, and then
No,
finally,
I've just seen a ton of mascara commercials.
Dan
They show
lipstick.
people using it.
This is actually broken.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It did. I thought it looked fancy, but it did feel cheap when I was
Mhm.
pulling it up. That was much easier
did.
putting on the lipstick than when I did it.
Well, you do it to yourself.
Yeah.
It's like putting on chapstick.
hmm You put it on the bottom, you go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So,
Eyebrows are crazy. I would not do my eyebrows like this.
they look good. They look like normal
This is
eyebrows.
not how I do my eyebrows.
What would you normally do?
This particular, hold on. This particular eyebrow pencil is way too warm for my cool toned hair.
Okay.
So I actually only have, and this is probably not your fault, I should probably take them out. I actually only have 2 eyebrow products that match my hair right now because I dyed it.
Yeah, it seems like a mistake to keep the
Yeah.
other ones.
Okay guys, so that's it for this video. If you liked it, like it. If you liked Nick, like it. Don't forget to subscribe. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, any sort of feedback, please leave it in the comments down below and I will read it because I don't get very many of those. So that about wraps it up. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye!
NASA spent $1 million developing an eyebrow pencil they could use in space on the space station, and the Russians just used an eyebrow pen. No, I have that backwards. Doesn't matter.